Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bbmzansi. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so yesterday in the Bbmzansi house, approximately 14 to 15 hours ago, there was a disqualification. Yes, one of the top contenders for the 2 million rands was disqualified from the house. Why? Because of sexual harassment. Now, this has caused a lot of reaction all over social media among Big Brother fans. Some are saying that it was unfair, some are blaming housemates, while some are just, floating with the whole thing. Now, I saw a lot of reactions and I said, you know what? I would have to talk about this before I head out. Yes, because I saw some things that I just don't understand why people just decide to blame other housemates for a particular housemate's error. So basically, this babe, KB, has been touching people inappropriately and had been making them uncomfortable. The one that was majorly cited was the one of BK, and even though Nate called her attention to it and she apologized, but I mean, you've done something wrong, and sexual harassment is something that should never be swept under the carpet. Yes, and that was how Big Brother called her out, held a meeting, and she was disqualified. Now, this is why a lot of people are blaming Nate. People are saying that it was Nate that spread those rumors, and it's basically KB's fans. They are saying it's Nate that spread these rumors. She told Nzuku, she had a conversation with Jojo, which was for me another different thing entirely. And she told Sweets, and we all know that wasn't true. Yes, and basically they said she was a chatterbox and the little birdie that was telling everybody in the house, thereby bringing it to the notice of the public and also to the notice of Big Brother. Now, why do I think that that's whatever accusations against Nate is totally, nonsense? Number one, it's Big Brother's house. You would actually think that Big Brother does not see everything. He sees what happens in his house. Whether Nate had spread the gist or not, which I don't even think she did because I watched it, she just had a conversation with one or two people, and one of the people she even had a conversation with was about something that happened to her with KB. So I don't even see how people are just leaving or conveniently leaving what was or what is the issue at hand and blaming Nate, calling her a snake, saying that, oh, she is conveniently trying to like eliminate people from the game and all of that, forgetting that there is somebody that did something, and that person is KB. And that is the reason she was disqualified. Now, Nate, whether she spread the gist or not, people that will still have talked about it, people would have still heard it somehow. The thing here is, was KB wrong? Yes, you should not be touching people inappropriately. And again, why did Big Brother make such a heavy punishment for KB? Is because number one, I guess people do not, have not been following the history of Big Brother Mstancy. I think it was in season 2 or what, the show had to be stopped because there was a case of sexual harassment and assault. I think it was even more serious than that. Yes, and that was the reason it was halted. And South Africa is a country that has a lot of sexual harassment, rape, sexual issues going on. And you will not think that a Big Brother show that is meant to like highlight the lives of people living there will just, turn a blind eye to this whole situation. I mean, it's simple maths. They will come hard on whoever it is that perpetrates such actions. And let's even say, it's not South Africa. Sexual harassment is not something that can be swept under the carpet. So that is why Big Brother just said, you know what, you have been disqualified. Did it happen just in Big Brother Mzansi? No, we've seen it happen in Big Brother Niger, the season of T-Boss, and Bisola Dem. Kemen was disqualified because he was touching T-Boss inappropriately. Nobody spread the gist. Many of the housemen didn't even know what happened, but Big Brother saw it and immediately put a stop to that and had him walked out of the house. Now, again, I see a lot of people saying, why did they disqualify KB and did not disqualify Bonnie B and Ashley because of what they had done? Now, there's a difference between being insensitive and making rash remarks about people and actually perpetrating a sexual, harassment act. There is a difference. Yes, I knew that with what Ashley and Bonnie B had done, Big Brother will surely penalize them. But I knew from my heart of hearts it will not be a disqualification. But for actually going ahead to touch people, making them uncomfortable, nah, that's a straight up disqualification. There is no comparison between the two. Yeah, so I just feel like these people are just looking for something to say, just because they are hurt that KB was disqualified. KB was disqualified because of the things that she did. I hate it when housemates do something, we try to bring irrational or rational reasons to support whatever they had done. I mean, when Ashley messed up, you guys know I love Ashley. I did not, pet words or trying to like give excuses for what she did. I came here and told you guys straight up, she messed up. And I think that's what fans should do. KB messed up, she messed up, and she was properly and duly punished for what she did. And to think that, okay, she was one of the ladies in the house that I actually did like from the stage, it's quite unfortunate that this has happened to her. Again, when I knew there would be a disqualification was when I started seeing Lotus Star and the sponsors of the show coming out to give out a statement and all of that. I don't know. I still don't understand, the main reason for all that. But again, I think it's peculiar to the country that this show is being held because they know the history and things that had been done. So yes. And again, I feel like also, people that are saying that the fans of the Bbmzansi are, too sensitive, reporting to BCC something, their broadcasting corporation and all of that. I don't think that is so. You cannot say, oh, fans should shut up their mouths when they feel like or they notice that something is going wrong and people are being harassed or bullied or something in the house. It's not on the housemate, it's not them being sensitive, it's them being human. Yes, it's a game, but then again, it's human. Because imagine if it was a guy that did this, would you also say that fans are being sensitive? I mean, I feel like Big Brother was fair. And already there's been this whole, notion in the house that if it's guys that do something, they will immediately be disqualified. And if it's girls, there will be lax punishment. And I guess Big Brother just took that up and decided to act. So honestly, blaming production, blaming Nate, blaming fans is rubbish. Maybe was disqualified because of her own actions. And I feel like it was well deserved. Nobody should be sexually harassing people or touching people when they don't want to be touched. There is something called consent. Consent. Yes is yes, no is no. If they say no, do not touch them. If they say yes, fine. Even if something was going on and in the middle they say no, stop. It doesn't have a gender. It's not like when a guy does it, oh, we'll just bring out our pitchforks and say crucify him, crucify him. But when a girl does it, we try to find excuses. Like, nah, I am not in support of that. KB deserves the disqualification. And I know some people are like, why didn't they play the clip? Why didn't they play the clip? Why must they play the clip? Why must they play the clip? Because the last time he played the clip of the whole Ashley and Bonnie thing, you guys came at Big Brother saying that he was traumatizing KB. So what you want Big Brother to do? Like, let's pick a struggle. For me, what I do not understand is this whole thing, which is like, what I do not understand is why they had to stop the voting. I read this whole thing that they put here. It still didn't make any sense to me. I remember in Big Brother when they disqualify somebody and the person is even up for possible eviction or nomination list, whatever, the voting still goes on. Yeah, they just shut it because when Tasha was evicted on day 89, she was like the highest in that poll, but she was disqualified. And that did not stop the voting, to close or to stop or to close early. So I don't know. I mean, Big Brother's house, Big Brother's rules. That's what I had to say about this. I said I will quickly come here and talk about this before heading out. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, you know what to do. Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.